All right, hi, my name is Jiwon Song, and I went on the mission trip that happened recently. To be honest, in the beginning, I really did not want to go on this trip. I thought it would be kind of a waste of time, and I thought we couldn't really reach out to anybody, like with what we were going to be doing, just dancing and singing on the side of the road. But it ended up that we touched a lot of people. Every Saturday practices, I did not want to go, and I dreaded coming here. And yeah, that kind of attitude carried on to the first day of the actual mission, where we came to church and we were preparing our hearts and listening to the sermons. And one sermon that really kind of touched me was the sermon about the prodigal son. That really touched me because I feel like at this moment I'm kind of lost like he was, and I'm not really walking with God at this moment. And what touched me was how when the son came back to his father, the father was waiting outside for him. He was waiting every single day to see when his son would come back. And that really touched me because it just told me that God is always waiting for me, and when I'm ready to come back to him, he's gonna be there, ready to, take me in his arms. And that really touched me. So after that, I kind of had an attitude. I kind of thought to myself, if I'm gonna be going on this mission trip, I might as well do my best and put all my heart and strength into it. So I decided the next day when we actually went out, I would actually give it my all. And going out there and doing the dances and singing, and seeing the reactions we were getting from people, I thought to myself, like, yeah, we're really doing God's work here. We're really glorifying God by what we're doing, and it's not a waste of time. The first day happened, and it was pretty easy because we just went to one place. But the second day, it was so hard for me. We went like all over Anchorage, and we were dancing the same dance, and I got really tired of the dance by the end of it. But everywhere we went, we were getting such good reactions, and it was crazy to me that what we were doing was actually touching people's hearts and actually uplifting them and giving them hope and giving them, just sharing God to them. And it really just reaffirmed kind of my thinking that, about the prodigal son and how he can always come back to God, and how God will always be waiting. And then after we were all done with the mission, we had the ending service, and we were singing a song to each other, and we were blessing each other, and we were singing to individual groups of people. And when it was my turn to be sang to, I just felt so uplifted, and I just I don't know, it was kind of a mix of shame and being loved, because if God, it's just crazy to me that God could still love someone who's not as close to him as should be, because I'm not as close to God right now, but I still felt his love through that song. And yeah, overall, I think the mission trip was very, I don't want to say life-changing, but it was very eventful, and it really affected me to kind of start changing a little bit, which is really good. And I don't know if I'm gonna go again next year, but we'll just have to see. And yeah, that's my testimony.